Hello, we're Hudson Taylor here backstage at the City Winery in Chicago. We're going to tell you about our first concert that we went to. How do you go first? Because you have a great one.
11 years old, the White Stripes in Dublin, Smiley Park, and I got taken by my sister's best friend as my chaperone, and he managed to get me into the pit, and he gave me to one of his friends, and I basically was stood up at the barrier like this, like age 11, with a load of lads kind of behind me, stopping me from getting crushed by the mosh pit. That was pretty fantastic. Yeah, so I was introduced to the White Stripes about 2 or 3 years before Seven Nation Army, so I feel like a really cool kid. As I said, I was probably about 8 or 9 years old, and a family friend introduced me to them. Yeah, and I think my older sister bought the tickets then for the gig. It was in Marley Park, which is in Dublin. So it was probably about 30,000 people there, and yeah, that was just an absolute joy. Even at the end of the concert, one of the most memorable experiences was going home, because I was on a late night bus at like 11 years old. The night bus, it's called in Dublin, the Night Link, and yeah, it's pretty raucous. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy place to be as an 11-year-old. Lots of drunk teenagers throwing up all over the bus. So I was not traumatized. I was impressed.
Yeah, my first concert experience we were actually at together. It was a festival. Our father had something to do with working on it, so we got to kind of have special treatment, as it were. Kind of got to go backstage and meet some of the bands and stuff like that. On the bill was Kool and the Gang, the Isley Brothers, and Amy Winehouse. And this was like,
she was doing it on her
4 years, yeah. Like, I don't even think Frank had been.
Yeah, it was her first album, I think.
Was her? Yeah, I don't know how, but anyway, she was amazing. The whole gig was amazing. I just remember getting that first feeling of the kick drum hitting me here and going, that is an amazing feeling, and just loving, really got into the live music then after that. And just the festival buzz. Afterwards, I was so keen to work at the time that I had asked my dad and a few of his friends that were also like higher up and running it, could I clean after the festival? Could I sweep up the rubbish, you know, the litter? And I did that, and I found about 3 pairs of Ray-Ban sunglasses, about 25 British pounds, and yeah, it was a brilliant weekend. I got my first job, and I got to see Amy Winehouse, Kool and the Gang, and Isley Brothers, and I got the Isley Brothers pick. I don't know what the guitarist's name is, but he gave me his pick, so that was a real good first concert. Yeah, I'm sure there was more that we went to as brothers, you know, in our younger years, in Irish pubs or bars or anything, but those were, I suppose, our most memorable ones. Yeah.